Damn, let me tell y'all something. I be forgetting what I be looking for so quick. Like, you know what? That's one thing about channeling spirit. I be forgetting shit so fast. But anywho, hola. Hey guys, hola. Welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I am the world's renowned Miss Serenity Oasis, your favorite spiritual advisor. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess. You gotta really guess. Type it down below. Guess what? Let me see if you're a psychic. Type it down below. Guess what? Guess what I'm about to say. Or if you really, really know me, guess what I'm about to say. Type it down below. Guess what you think I am about to say. Because you guys know that I'm always so random. I am such a random person. The more you understand that about me, the more you will get to know who I really am. I am so random. I have all kind of random thoughts that come to my mind. And that happens a lot when you channel spirit and when you are so sensitive energetically, spiritually, and when you are an empath. You have a lot of random fucking thoughts. You really and truly do. So yeah, I be having a whole lot of random thoughts. So that's why I forget certain shit so quickly. I could be on my phone, no lie. I could be on my phone looking some shit up, right? Or about to look some shit up, and then like I have other thoughts come to me that I'm like processing at the same time, and then I will fucking forget what the fuck I was just looking up online. Spiritual people problems. Spiritual people problems. That's exactly what that is. Hola. Hello, boo. Hello, Neff. What's up? Good evening. What are you guys up to? What are you guys doing? Where are you guys at? Where are you guys from? I be liking to know things about y'all too. Tiffany Phillips says, hola, it's spirit time. Yes. It is spirit time. That's exactly what it is. It is spirit time for Team Serenity. Good evening, Team Serenity. I'm glad you guys are here. Y'all don't understand. When I was on vacation, I missed going online. I actually missed doing readings. I missed doing spell work. I told my man, I was like, I miss doing tarot card readings. That's one thing about it. Because I get so busy, especially doing spell work, that now it's like my time is a little bit more tighter and limited when it comes to doing spell work. Okay, so there are certain days that I do not do readings. So I only do readings now on certain days. Okay, that's number one. Number two, my appointments usually fill up pretty quickly. So if you inbox me or you DM me and you want to have a full tarot card session done, please do not think that it's going to be on the same day. More than likely, that's going to be completely off limits and unavailable because somebody else already has taken it. Okay? I need you to understand how it works. I'm not available at the drop of a dime. I am not available at your beck and call. I am not a genie that you could just rub out of the bottle. Okay? However, just please understand that it's not going to be easy for you to get a same day appointment. However, if you feel like this is a situation that is extremely important, it's an emergency, you have a meeting at your job tomorrow, you need to know what's the outcome is gonna be, you know, or you just feel like this is something that is extremely important to you, Because let me tell you guys something. A lot of times you guys be wanting same day readings, and it's because you broke up with your boyfriend. That is not an emergency, honey. But however, if you feel like it is that important to you, I understand, okay? And when I say I understand, I literally understand. I don't understand, but I understand. Like, I don't even want to, you know, I don't ever want to feel like, oh my God, my love life is that to the extreme of importance that we just broke up today and I need a reading about it today. Like, nah, that ain't the type of frequency that I'm on. We broke up, we broke up. And that's that. It's that simple. Whatever's meant to be will be. And what is not will not be. But if I do want to see what's going on and what's happening, I'm not in a rush right then and there to find out at that moment on that same day. So you guys have to be patient. So if you inbox me or DM me, I may have an available appointment a day or two later, sometimes 3-4 days later. It just depends, okay? That's just how it works. And you guys know that I do spell work, and I do a lot of spell work. However, if you want spell work done, please understand that you need a full reading done first. A full tarot card reading done first by me. By me. And all of my tarot card readings are by appointment only. Okay? Happy Pride Month. This is June. This is Pride Month. Let me tell y'all something. I honestly did not even know when Pride Month was until last year. Like, I literally had no fucking clue. I had no clue when Pride Month was until last year. I just learned. Last year, I went to my first gay pride parade. Let me tell you something. I have never, like, I have been bisexual ever since I was a young girl. I realized I liked girls the same way that I like boys. Like, whenever, you know how, like, you have a crush on the opposite sex and you get those butterflies and shit. When I was a little kid, when I seen a pretty girl, I felt that way about her as well. Like, I felt that as a child. So I've been bisexual, like, ever since I can remember back to my childhood. However, honestly, I was not one of those people, those bisexual people that were like, oh, I need a gay flag. I need to wave my gay flag around my house and my car, and I'm going to buy rainbow color everything. I didn't get excited like that about it, because to me, it just felt so natural that it felt like it's a part of who I am. I don't need to wave it around like a flag in a parade. Like, I don't have to live my life doing that. Do you get what I'm saying? So I've never really attended any type of like pride events or parades, or that just wasn't my thing, okay? And if you're watching, don't forget to share this video, because maybe somebody who you know may want to come out the closet tonight. And tonight will be a good night to come out the closet, because listen, it's Pride Month, and you should be able to wag your bisexual flag freely, like I do, instead of hiding in the closet. Back to what I was saying. So for me, like, I used to like to go to gay clubs, but I like to go to gay clubs back in the days when I hung around like gay guys, and I had some gay guy friends, and they're so fun. They were. I don't know about now. It just seems like it's so dramified over there now. So me personally, I just live my everyday life liking men and liking women, openly, freely, being me as usual, per usual, all my life, just being myself. So it wasn't a situation where like I was in the closet. Like, no, all of my family have always known that I have been bisexual, and I've actually been in a relationship with a woman for 7 years, and we lived together and everything. So this is definitely really and truly who I am. But I've just never been that person that's like, oh, this is Pride Month, and I know everything about the whole LGBTQ community, and they have these meetings and I attend them. I've just never been that person. I felt no need to parade it around, wave it as a flag, go above and beyond. That's just not me. And I'm gonna tell y'all something, like, I feel like now there's so much that is going on in that community, and they push a whole lot of shit that I do not believe in. I don't care how anybody else feels about it. It's like, if that is a gang, and even if I'm a part of it, but I'm not a part of it type of situation, because it's like, okay, yes, my sexuality, like, we have the same preference, sexuality, we like the same sex, that's what we all have in common here. I get it. Do you see what I'm saying? However, pushing certain things to the extreme is where I'm like, nah, me personally, I draw the line. Period, points, blank. Okay, like, pushing sexuality on kids in these movies where, like, the children have to like the same sex. And listen, me personally, that's where the line is drawn for me. Like, why are we teaching kids? Why are we even fucking doing that? Why are we talking about that with kids? Why we cannot allow children to have a organic mind frame? Like, this shit is so crazy, the way that it's like the shit that's being pushed. I remember, like, hearing people saying, like, oh no, there's an agenda, and I used to be like, the fuck? Like, y'all always stuck on some agenda shit. But let me tell you something, there's something that's really fucking going on. If you really pay attention, there's something that is really fucking going on. I'm telling y'all, like, y'all gotta pay attention. It can't be one group of people that be pushing all kind of shit to a limit that it shouldn't be pushed to. Like, where the fuck are the boundaries? Like, let's really be real. Where are the boundaries? I have a real serious question. You know, in the rainbow community, the community that I am a part of, I just don't parade it around, you know, because this is just my real true life. Do we parade around every single part of our lives, or do we just live and be without having to parade it around? Do you see what I'm saying? I don't parade around my spirituality because this is who I am. Do you see nowadays there's so many fake spiritualists, and when you see them, they have the whole look. You know, they may lock their hair. They no longer want to look like the world. You know, they just want to be their natural selves because that's just going to make them better than everyone else. They don't eat any meat. They're vegan because that's the only way that you can be in tune, and all this extra shit that they do. Let me tell you something. That's how you know that is some fake shit. There's some good ass actors and actresses out here in these social media streets. So when I say you have to be careful, you have to be careful. Okay? Because anybody that is to the extreme of something, there's like something behind it. It's like they're putting a mask on it. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, men that always speak about, like, how they hate gay people, they don't want to be around a gay person, don't bring around no gay person but not try, and they on and on, day and night, all day, they hate gay people. Them type of people, they be fake as fuck, they be gay as hell, on the low, in denial, all of that type of stuff. And it's just like that in these spiritual streets as well, okay? Somebody can have a whole Erykah Badu vibe, you know? I don't wear any makeup. I like my natural beauty. You know, I am not, whatever the fuck they say. Listen, let me tell you something. We are all here. We are all human still at the end of the day. Let me tell y'all some real shit. We are all spirits having a human experience. Baby, while I have this human experience, believe me and trust me when I tell you I'm going to enjoy it to the fullest. I am going to do whatever the fuck I want. Trust me. I am going to dress however the fuck I want to dress. I'm not walking around wearing dashikis 24/7 unless that's what I wake up tomorrow and decide I want to do. Long story short, I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do here, and I hope you do as well. As long as you are not harming yourself or others or this planet or anything in nature or anything, you know, and be very intentional about your life. You listen, anybody that's really truly spiritually gifted has it naturally. So when these fake and phony spiritualists come out here saying, if you're truly spiritual, you shouldn't be eating meat. If you're truly spiritual, you shouldn't be doing X, Y, and Z. Okay, let me tell you something. I'm going to give it to you. And I am going to say that being truly spiritual, you definitely get to a point where you realize and recognize that the things that we are putting inside of our bodies are harming our bodies, and we want the best for ourselves all around. So then we have to make changes. We got to make changes, okay? As far as our diets and how we eat and what we eat. But let me tell y'all motherfuckers something. Listen, I haven't made it to that point yet. I haven't made it to that point yet at all, okay? I think I'm real close though. I think I'm very, very close. However, when you, seriously, on some real shit, when you are really spiritually in tune and gifted, all of that extra shit that people be saying that you gotta do and you gotta stop doing and X, Y, and Z, none of that shit will matter. Because when you are truly a portal for spirit, because when you are a reader, a psychic, a medium, a tarot card reader, spiritual advisor, whatever you want to call it, it's all the same damn thing. A prophet, a preacher, a pastor, a minister, prophetess, whatever it is that you want to call it. When you're spiritually gifted, period, point blank, spirit is going to come through. Spirit is not going to sit here and say, oh, I have some messages to give you, but first and foremost, I want you to take this long journey of stop eating meat. Take this journey of growing your natural hair. Take this journey of not wearing makeup. You know what I mean? Just look completely, like, spirit ain't going to do all that. When you really got it, you got it. It is what it is. Believe it or not. Do you see? Now, on the other hand, oh, shit. Hold on. Because when spirit got some shit to say, spirit got some shit to say. Now, on the other hand, you know, there's a lot of people out here that they say, oh, I want to get more connected spiritually. I want to get closer to spirit. I want to be, you know, I know that I'm gifted, and they want to connect. They want to do all this stuff. It doesn't come naturally for them. However, we were all born gifted, but majority of you guys, that gift was turned off. It was turned off because when you told your parents that there was a man in your closet, they were like, oh, there's no man in your closet. Go lay down and go to sleep. You're seeing things. You're hearing things. That's the TV. It was that spiritual gift was turned off because, you know, they tell you that you're crazy. You know, you say, oh my God, I hear, you know, kids come to you and they say, somebody was in my room and they were telling me X, Y, and Z. And it's like, no, they're crazy, or, oh, they're schizophrenic. You know, so a lot of you guys' gifts were pretty much turned off, okay? We were all born spiritually gifted. However, for those of us who the gift was never turned off, and it just feels so normal and natural for spirit to just flow through us, we don't have to do all of that. We don't have to stop eating meat and eat freaking vegetables all day and night. Don't get me wrong, I would love to do that. Don't get me wrong, spirit, listen. I would love to do that. I would love to go down that road. I would love to wake up tomorrow and not even crave chocolate a day in my life, you know? I would love to do that type of shit. However, for those of us who are naturally gifted, it just flows. Like, literally, just, that's why I love what I do, because it's like I don't have to put any effort into it. Like, literally, this is is literally the easiest job I have ever had. You know why? Because this is what I was meant to do. That's why. Listen, Beyonce probably get on stage and be like, this is the easiest job ever. And we'll be like, excuse me? Huh? You know why? Because that's what she was meant to do. An athlete will get on the field or get on the court, and this shit is easy as fuck to them. That's how you know it's what you are meant to do. How the fuck I'm on vacation and I'm like, damn, I miss work. That's how you know it's what the fuck you were meant to do. You know why? Because somebody is on this live and they wondering like, how do I know what I'm meant to do? Listen, if you haven't found it yet, what you were meant to do, that's because you need to keep searching, because you gotta dig deep. See, the problem is a lot of y'all don't really know yourselves. That's why. A lot of times people are like, I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to live. I don't know. You know why? Because you don't know yourself. That's why. Commandment number 1, forget about the commandments that was in the Bible. I could have wrote the commandments. Commandment number 1 need to be, know thyself. Know thyself. I used to hate when people like would inbox me and be like, hey, can I get to know you? And I used to respond to them and be like, okay, but do you even know yourself? Do you know yourself? Because how are you going to get to know me if you don't know yourself? A lot of people don't even feel comfortable spending time alone. Don't you understand that that is a problem within itself? If you don't feel comfortable in your own presence with nobody around, just you in silence, or just you and whatever noises it is around you, you alone with your thoughts, you don't feel comfortable with yourself, with your thoughts, that within itself is an issue, and you need to come see me. We got to figure out what's going on. See, this is why I love my tarot card sessions, because they dig so deep. They dig so deep, and Spirit pretty much unpacks shit sometimes for some of you, you know? Depends on the person, depends on what you're going through, but Spirit unpacks shit. Spirit is like, okay, you know what we're gonna do? Because it's like a lot of you guys it's like you're bottled up, or it's like you put everything, you compress everything, like put everything in a suitcase that's like bothering you, like you have it compressed, and you hold it inside, right? And when you hold it inside, it causes you guys to have like this anger and this hostility that you don't even realize that you have, because it's like you have like become one with it. You see what I'm saying? Because so many people are walking around angry, especially women, and unfortunately, especially my people, unfortunately, especially black women. You know, we're very angry on the inside. And when I say we, I say as a collective, because let me tell you something, I cannot relate. I can't. I'm not angry on the inside. I am happy as fuck on the inside. You know why? Because every time something negative happens in my life, I understand what's going on. It is a fucking lesson. It is something that I was meant to learn from this experience. And why the fuck y'all be thinking that lessons are gonna be fucking easy? Lessons are meant to be fucking hard. Listen, y'all better listen, because baby, I'll be dropping some jewels when I be speaking. Trust me and believe me. This is why my time and my energy cost, because I literally drop jewels when I be speaking. You need to pay attention. Trust me. Somebody watching this video definitely need to hear this. And thank you guys for the love. But, what the fuck was I saying? See, this is exactly why I don't even read comments when I'm speaking, because a lot of times when I'm speaking, I'm channeling spirit, so all kind of things just start flowing out. But then when I read a comment, I forgot what I was going to say. What was I talking about? Tell me what I was talking about, because I forgot. Y'all know I just be going on and on and on. I will talk y'all ear off if you let me. Like, I am a very talkative person. And it's so funny because I'm such a talkative person. And I love talking. Like, I can't even make this shit up. Like, I think I have a really good job because I get to fucking talk all day long. And I really fucking love it. Like, for real, for real. I'm talking my man to death. I'll talk anybody to death. Shit. Y'all know, like, even my regular clients, y'all know, I'll be talking y'all ass to death. Okay? So let me see. Easter says, amen. And Cherie says, hola. Easter says, that's happens to me. I told my mama I saw a man sitting on the foot of the bed. Yes. If you can see, you can see. If you can hear, you can hear. It is what it is, okay? When your spiritual gifts are in tune and they are strong, you don't have to do nothing extra to connect to spirit, because you're going to be connected to spirit, okay? Spirit going to be, this how your mind going to be. I said, say this. Tell this person that. You're not going to have no issues connecting with spirit. You're not going to have to do no extra shit. You're not going to have to, you know, it's good to cleanse yourself and all that. Yeah, it's all good, but I promise you, when you are connected to spirit, you're going to know, okay? Because, like, for instance, when you reading cards, everybody knows what I always say. Rule number one to learning how to read any type of cards, oracle cards or tarot cards, is to throw the book or the manual that it comes with, throw that bitch away. Rule number one, throw that shit away. Because let me tell you something. These cards are not made to be, these cards are made to be felt. That's what these cards are made for. You have to feel the energy that is in these cards, okay? You have to connect to the energy that are in these cards. So whenever you get a card, let's say that this card comes up, right? These are oracle cards. Now, oracle cards have words on them, and they normally have like a meaning and shit. And this card is the friendship card. So this is the friendship card. Now, let's say I get this card during a reading. A lot of times I see readers that are online doing readings. Everybody do everything differently, and I'm absolutely fine with that. But I can tell when they are not really skilled. That's how I know the real from the fake. I can tell when they are not skilled, because they'll get a card like this, the friendship card, and they will look at it and they'll read it and they'll say, oh, I got the friendship card, and the friendship card says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So that means that there's somebody that's in your life for a reason. You may have a good friend that's close to you that you can talk to. No, that's not how readings work. That's not how reading cards work. I could teach a whole class on reading cards. I could actually teach people who are spiritually gifted and who really want to learn how to read the cards. I could teach classes, and I plan on doing that. So y'all better stick around. I'm telling you, stick around, because I plan on doing that. I love to actually, first place, I love talking about spirituality. I could talk about spirituality all day long if you let me. So I know that I'm in the right field, okay? I know I'm on the right path. But however, let me tell you, this one card with this one definition on it cannot mean the same thing for every single person that you get. That's not how it works, okay? So let's say I get this card for 3 different people. I may pull out a spread. I get this card for one person, and Spirit is saying, listen, you may have a friend that you haven't spoken to in a while. You need to reach out to them. You may need to call them. Spirit is saying to check on them or whatever. I may get this card for somebody else, and you know what it may be saying? Oh, you're going to meet somebody new really soon, and it looks like you guys are going to be really friendly. It may be at a new job or whatever, whatever. Just be aware, because Spirit is saying, like, I'm seeing somebody else coming into your life, but it looks like it's on a friendly level, or maybe there may be somebody around you that you're really good friends with. You know, that's their situation. And then I may get this card for the third person, and then Spirit may say, oh, there's a person around you that they pretend to be your friend, but they're really not your friend. You need to watch out for this person because they're X, Y, and Z, whatever, whatever. So when you get cards, just because it says something, or that does not mean that it's the same situation for each person who gets this card. Okay, this is why I said you have to be able to feel and connect and be in tune with the energy of the cards. Because let me tell you something. Everything that is used in spirituality has a spirit that you need to connect with. Okay? And if you have not connected with the energy of the cards and you guys are not on the same page, don't even try to use those cards. If you don't feel a connection with the cards, don't try to even use them. Because those cards are not going to want to talk to you. Trust me on this. But let me tell you guys something. If you want to get deeper spiritually and like deeper into spirituality, and you want to know how to get more in tune, you want to know like what you should do on your path, you want to know like what ancestors may be around you or what they want you to do to go deeper and to learn more and to have more spiritual experiences, then you should come and get a ancestral reading done with me. I do ancestral sessions. They're 30-minute sessions. And it's pretty much when your spirit team that is around you, they come through, they give you messages about what it is you're supposed to do in your spiritual life. So if spirit is like, listen, you need to do some protection work, or, spirit is like, you need to have a spiritual bath, or spirit is like, you need to prepare your own spiritual bath, and spirit gives me like all the instructions to give to you on what you need to do on your path. If spirit is like, listen, we want you to build an ancestor altar, whatever it is that spirit feels like you are ready to do on your spiritual path and on your journey, come and have an ancestral session, because listen, you will learn so much. Okay, if spirit feels like you need to be doing tarot cards, then listen, you need to be doing tarot cards, because I have so many clients that come to me to pretty much get deeper, to learn more, to actually understand and understand how to be more in tune. Because the thing about it is that a lot of people, especially these fake spiritualists, they're more caught up with the aesthetic of being spiritual. They're more caught up with the aesthetic of being a witch. Let me tell you something. Being spiritual and being a witch, or being anything that's spiritual, it's not an aesthetic. The aesthetics, that's cute, but that's for the fake. It's an energy that you hold. It's an energy that other people can feel. Do you see what I'm saying? You know when you're spiritually gifted. You know when you are a witch. You know when you are a vampire. Especially y'all energy vampires. Y'all know y'all fucking energy vampires. There's so many energy vampires out here. You have to protect yourself from energy vampires. Let me tell you, the biggest group of energy vampires, that will be gossipers. People who love to gossip and talk about other people's business and hear about other people's business all day. They are literally energy fucking vampires. They call you with all this drama, with all this gossip, with everybody else's business, all this crazy stuff. They know everything. They are literally draining you, and it's just empowering them. Okay? You gotta stay the fuck away from those type of people. But back to what I was saying, being any of those things, it's not an aesthetic. The aesthetic is cute and all. I like it too, However, it's just genuinely being yourself, and when you do that, other people can feel your energy. So that's how you know it's real. When you feel the energy, not by how it looks. Because you remember that saying, everything that glitters is not gold? Trust me. So it's not a look. Don't look to be like, oh, how are you so spiritual, but you curse. Excuse me, I do not curse purposely. And I definitely don't curse my life. Actually, let me take that back. I do curse purposely. I curse purposely. But your definition of curse and my definition of curse are two different definitions. You know why? Because the profanity that you speak of, the curse words that you speak of, I call those sentence enhancers. You know, the same way that people that cook, they sprinkle parsley on everything. They sprinkle some parsley on everything. Those are sentence enhancers, okay? Like, who the fuck woke up and determined that the word fuck was gonna be profanity or a bad word or a curse word? How is that a curse word? Let me tell you something. You know what a curse word is? And you know what cursing is? The real cursing is when y'all be speaking negatively over your own lives. When you look in the mirror and be like, damn, I'm so fat, damn, I'm so ugly, oh, I'm so stupid. When you go on a job interview and you be like, they're not gonna hire me. I seen all those other people there, blah, blah, blah. That's the real cursing. When you're cursing yourself, you're cursing your life. Do you see what I'm saying? When you tell your child, you so stupid, sit your dumb ass down somewhere. Get your ugly ass over there. You so damn ugly. That is fucking cursing. When you are speaking negatively over yourself and over others, that is what the fuck I consider cursing. I don't curse. I don't curse. I mean, I curse purposely when I want to fuck someone up. Other than that, I don't go around cursing my life. You know, being negative, having all those fucking negative thoughts and shit. That's the real fucking cursing. Yes. The more you understand, the better life will become. Okay? A lot of things on this planet are not what they seem. There's definitely a large group of people. It's actually a small amount of people compared to how many people are on this earth. However, there's definitely people here who are controlling what you think. And they are doing it through the media, of course. And we keep falling for it. Unfortunately, and sometimes I hate to say we, but you know, I'm gonna say we. Because I don't like to include myself in certain shit, but just to put the message out there, we. Because you know why? When I be saying we, I be talking about my people. Unfortunately. Listen, y'all know I be going from like topic to topic to topic to topic to topic to topic to topic. Anywho, if you're just coming in and you're just joining us, hola. Welcome to Miss Serenity Oasis. I am Miss Serenity, your favorite spiritual advisor. And I am back. This is my first week back from my vacation, and I just feel so happy that I was able to come on live this evening and spend some time with you guys. Yes. Hood Antonio says, hola, hola. Hey, boo. What is going on? But listen, one thing about me is before I do tarot card readings, I start to channel the energy of my clients, right? So for those of you who do not understand what channeling is or what channeling means, when you are a vessel for spirits, it's pretty much like back in the days when you had those old school TVs and you had to change the channel. It's kind of like that, because it's like when you're channeling a spirit, it's like a spirit is speaking through you. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, your voice changes and all that. None of that. It's just that you will start to open your mouth and the things will start to flow out that spirit wants somebody to know. Do you see? So whenever I do readings, a lot of times I just channel spirit. To tell you the truth, like when I be doing tarot card readings, I don't even need the cards most of the time because it's like I start channeling spirit. I start walking back and forth, pacing up and down, standing up and shit while I'm doing my readings and shit. Like when I be having my full 1 hour sessions, that's what the fuck I be doing. So yes. That's what happens when you channel spirit. It's like turning the station. So like I go from one subject to the next subject to the next subject to the next fucking subject. That's what I do. And if you send me hearts, thank you. I hope y'all be reading the captions, because in the captions I was like, listen, I may talk some shit, I may do some readings, I don't know what the fuck I'm about to do. But yes, either way, I am happy to be here this evening with you guys. Team Serenity. That's the name that I gave you guys. I was like, Team Serenity. We're a fucking team. That's why. We are a fucking team. So I was like, yeah, Team Serenity. Those are my people for sure. I love y'all. I'm happy that spirit led you guys to me. I am. I was put in your life for a reason, and you already know that. And I'm happy to be a part of it. And I hope that you're happy to be a part of my life too. Ooh, let me see. That's sexy as fuck. Ew. My man sent me something sexy. I like that kind of stuff. Okay, so let me see. It's tea time. That must be a reminder, because I said I was going to make some tea tonight. Is that a reminder from spirit? I am open to receiving messages from spirit in different ways. That's what y'all need to be saying too. You need to be telling the universe that you are open to receiving messages from spirit in non-frightening ways. Please make sure that you say non-frightening ways, okay? And I always tell people to say non-frightening ways, because a lot of times people are like, I'm ready to, you know, be a part of the whole spiritual community, and I am ready to hear spirits, and I'm ready to see spirits. I'm ready for everything. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all that be thinking y'all ready, if you ever see a fucking spirit, you probably will run the fuck back to church so quickly, real fast. Trust me. Stay in your lane. Take it one step at a time, okay? Trust me on this. Y'all think y'all ready? You'll be in your fucking house, and then shit starts to be fucking falling and shit in the other room, and you know nobody's in there, and it will scare the fuck out of you. You will be ready to run back to the church. Y'all be thinking y'all ready, but you're not. Put the training wheels on. Go slow. When it comes to spirituality, you gotta go slow. You gotta put the training wheels on. You don't roll over out of bed and say, I want to be a tarot card reader tomorrow, and I'm about to go to tarot card class. You have to be called to do certain things. Spirit has to literally make that way for you to do that. Spirit has to lead you there. Spirit has to let you know, like, yeah, it's not like, oh, you know, they read tarot, I want to learn how to do that so I could, like, listen, stay in your lane. Because there's people that do tarot card readings, but then again, there's people that do tea leaf readings. There's people that do coffee readings. There's so many different paths of divination. Divination is just pretty much connecting and communicating with spirit. All of these things, whether it's a card, whether it is a pendulum, whether it is a black mirror, All of these things are tools that we use to connect with spirit, okay? We are all spiritually gifted and we are all able to touch people, but it doesn't mean we're all on the same path. It doesn't mean that everybody was made to be a tarot card reader. I look at Janae Aoku as an artist, as a singer, as an entertainer. Her music is so healing. She is a healing. She's a very spiritual being and she's a healer as well. However, her path was to heal people with her music, with her voice. That was the gift that she was given. You have to discover your own gift so you can walk down your own path. If you're meant to be a tarot card reader, Spirit will definitely lead you down the path to make sure that you are a tarot card reader. If you're meant to be a coffee reader, there's people that are able to actually do readings through coffee cups. You know, they put the coffee in the cup and they look in there and they say, oh, Spirit says X, Y, Z, whatever, blah, 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 you know. And then me with the cards, I do the same thing. Oh, Spirit says X, Y, Z, whatever, blah, 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 blah. You may have a person that uses a crystal ball that they may look into and they're like, okay, Spirit is showing me X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. We all are doing the same exact thing. However, Spirit will pretty much show you the tool that is meant for you to use, whether it's through music, whether it is through cooking, because there's so many people that cook very well, but their energy is so good that they infuse that into their food, and it's really that soul cooking that you eat it and you feel like this is like home. That is people who are spiritually gifted and their energy is just that amazing, that eating their food makes you feel like I am at home, I'm safe, I'm in a safe place. These are gifts that people have that they don't even realize are gifts because they want other people's gifts. You cannot look at other people and say, oh, I want the same type of gift that she has, that's what I want. She can read tea leaf readings. I want to do tea leaf readings. That's not how it works. You have to find out what your gift is. Do you see what I'm saying? You may be a comedian. You may be the person that makes everybody fucking laugh all the time. You know, there's people that may be having horrible fucking days until they see your post and they're like cracking up. They're like, yeah, I needed that fucking laugh. That's a gift, okay? People are always saying, oh, I'm a healer, I'm a healer. You need to ask them, what is it exactly that they are healing? That's what you need to ask them. Because I'm here to tell you, we are all healers. And on some real shit, I cannot heal you. You gotta heal yourself. I am here to teach you how to heal yourself. You gotta put the work in, okay? It's just so funny to me when people go around calling themselves healers because it's like, what are you healing exactly? Because if this person is not putting no work in, ain't no fucking healing getting done. Now, I don't know what the fuck y'all was reading in the Bible back in the days. When they, oh, you know, whatever. On some real shit, you gotta heal yourself. You gotta put the work in. You know, we can lead you to the water, but we can't make you drink. You know that old school saying? Y'all know that fucking saying? I can lead you to the water, but I cannot make you drink. That's all I'm saying. That is all I'm saying. I can teach you how to heal yourself, though. You know why? Because I done been through so much shit. I've been through so much crazy shit that you couldn't even imagine, that it just seems like I was put through these situations in my life so that I could actually help other people get the fuck through it, okay? So trust me, if I could get through a whole lot of things, I'm pretty sure you can too. Trust me. I can teach you how to heal yourself. Believe me. You just have to be open to listening. If you want to change, you got to really be open to listening. If you're not ready to listen and you're really not ready for a change and you're really not ready to manifest what you really want, then you definitely are not ready to have a session with me. But if you're ready to have a session with me and you're ready to be completely open and honest, because let me tell you something, I'm not here to fucking judge you. I may look at you sideways and tell you exactly like, excuse me, or what the fuck. However, I'm not here to judge you. As long as you're not affecting me, my life, my family, my relationship, my money, my health, my safety, none of that, then we're good. Anything affects me, oh, we got a problem. Okay? But yes, when you are really serious about a change in your fucking life, no matter if it's in your love life, your career, your family, your home, whatever the fuck, when you want to better yourselves, that's what the fuck I'm here for. Duh. Anyways, I love you guys, but I definitely need to finish cooking dinner because my man is going to be getting off pretty soon, and I like to make sure that everything is completely done before he gets here. So I hope you guys have a very lovely evening. Thank you for joining me, and guess what? I'm going to come back on tomorrow. I got you guys, and I love you guys.